2019 Topps Finest Baseball. It's a 4-box, 6-spot random division break. It is past 7. We were able to sell it out a little bit late. So thank you for those who bought the last few spots to get this knocked out. For those who didn't wait around, sorry, here's your video. So let's get to the randoming. 7. 9. 10, you got the AL East. I feel like I shouldn't even have to say who's in it, but I will. Boston, Toronto, Yankees, Baltimore, Tampa. Central goes to Clint. That's Minnesota, Detroit, Cleveland, White Sox, and KC. Matt, you have the NL Central. That's Pittsburgh, Cubs, Milwaukee, St. Louis, Cincy. Wilfredo, the NL East. That's Mets, Atlanta, Washington, Philly, and Miami. Jordan, the NL West. That's Arizona, Colorado, San Francisco, Dodgers, and San Diego, with Chris taking my AL West. Houston, the Angels, Seattle, Oakland, and Texas. I've watched Child's Play, but mostly the new ones, because for those who are watching the video, we were actually talking about horror films. So I know that sounded like it came out of left field, but believe me, if you could see the chat, you'd understand. So back to that, I watched the Child Play ones. I always liked that actress. I thought she was great. But yeah, like now I see them for the movie value. After I was an actor for a while in my mid to late 20s, I got an appreciation for how films are made. And I went back and saw how a lot of those films were made. And to know what kind of low shoestring budget they had makes them remarkable. Any of the cult classics, how they became a cult classic is just phenomenal. The heart and dedication that it takes to make those. I didn't do any movies. I did make a film for a documentary for the History Channel called Prohibition: An American Saga. Unfortunately, after they put it in the can, they didn't end up picking it up. But I got paid for it, so that's all I cared about. And then I did improv theater, almost 300 shows. Blue Chip, Gleyber Torres. Danny Jansen, AL East. Uriah, that is the NL West. Did a couple of shows in a couple of different states. So, it was fun. There's Pete Alonso. Listen, rumor has it this guy is pretty good at hitting the ball long distances. I don't know, you might want to keep an eye on him. But that's the NL East. Mike Trout, never heard of him. Chance and the Laser. That is the AL East and the AL West. Chapman. Finest career, Mariano Rivera, 42. Saves recorded. Yeah, it was, well, here's the thing. I will tell you exactly why I've lived life. At a very young age, Ryan O'Hearn, that is rookie for KC. Duggar, also a rookie. Rowdy Tellez, 150. That's Toronto. AL East. When I was 15 years old, and I know that's a stupid age to make a life decision, when I was 15, I said, I am not going to let the unknown control my life. Tuki Toussaint. That's the Braves NL East rookie. Eddie Rosario, Minnesota. Well, there you go. AL Central. I mean, why not, Clint, right? You came in and swept up that last spot. You are rewarded with the first auto. And that's not a bad auto to get. You are correct. So in those early years, I said I was not going to let the unknown and fear and all of that dictate what I did. I was just going to quote Nike and just do it. So I would volunteer myself. There's a silver Mike Trout. I would just, if someone's like, hey, we're going to do this. Yeah, let's do it. And it was yes, man. I basically just said yes to everything. Went into the military. I basically just didn't say no to opportunities. And I did things, which this isn't smart. I'm not condoning this, but I'm just telling you how I managed to live all these crazy stories. Williams Astudillo. There's George Springer. Tim Anderson for the White Sox out of 150. I would do things just to see, hey, how is this going to turn out? Let's see what happens. And going for it. Did I get in trouble? Yeah, a lot. Was it any major trouble? No. I've been in a lot of bad situations. I have been in some downright terrible situations, but they turned out okay. Mitch Haniger. Michael Kopech, finest first rookie. That's going to be AL Central. Eloy Jimenez, same place. Trust me, I've been in some awful situations. I've been around live gunfire. I have been stabbed. I've been around, man. But again, that's in my youth. The military knocks a lot of that stuff out of you. So the military helped a lot. But as a young kid, Hey, there's a Ryan O'Hearn rookie auto. That's headed over to KC. Clint. See, look at your karma, man. Your karma is huge. No, I was stabbed. I have a great scar when I wear shorts. In the thigh. Fun fact, half the time when you get stabbed, you have no idea you get stabbed. I didn't realize until somebody told me I was bleeding. Kristen Stewart and Michael Kopech. Detroit and the White Sox, both AL Central, with Clint absolutely cleaning up right now. No, I wasn't in prison, so there was no way I could have been shivved. No, man, just stupid, dumb stuff. I used to run a nightclub in downtown Buffalo. And when you run a nightclub in downtown Buffalo, you have stories for days. I used to tell all my stories when I used to work at Geico in corporate America. And the stiffs in the ties would just be like, that didn't happen. I'd be like, really? Here's the photograph. There it is. That's me doing exactly what you said didn't happen. Right? Mario. Oh, I love the Pink. The Pink, what an amazing restaurant / bar. Chris Shaw, San Francisco, auto rookie. Finest first out of 150. That's a mouthful. But there it is. That's going to be the NL West, if I'm not mistaken, San Francisco. and I'm not mistaken. So, Jordan, there you go. For those who are not in Buffalo or have never been to Buffalo, the Pink is the name of a bar that serves food. So I guess it's a bar restaurant. There's no tables. But it's a bar that literally has a grill behind the bar. And that Fernando Tatis Jr., that's a rookie. Judge, how about a D. Gordon out of 50? Seattle, that's AL West. There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that card. Robinson Cano. It's a bar restaurant on Allen in Buffalo. It's hard to explain the type of people that go there because in my years of going there, you see everybody. Finest careers. But it is an interesting place. It is a legendary place. It has been around forever and will probably never go away. And if it does, part of Buffalo's soul will die. Jake Bowers and Ryan Borucki. Cleveland and the AL East. Cleveland is AL Central. If you want, I mean, I'm not going to tell you to Google the Pink. That's just irresponsible. But if you Google the Pink Buffalo or Allentown the Pink Buffalo, you will get the actual bar. It's an interesting place. It probably has like 1 star on Yelp, maybe half of a star. A guy with a glass eye is going to be the least concerning person you're going to see there. Chris Shaw, San Fran, JD Martinez. It's just an interesting place. Here in Buffalo, the bars are open till 4 a.m., which means interesting things happen. In Buffalo's defense, how about a Tim Anderson autograph now? And as you'd guess it, Mr. Clint, that is also yours. In Buffalo's defense, people usually don't start going out until 10 or 11. Because they're open later, people don't start until later normally. Yeah, Mario, it is that, it's that I'll buy it out so you can break it karma. Luis Urias. Finest Moments, rookie, and Michael Kopech. That is the NL West for Urias. Justin Smoke, AL East, out of 150. Altuve. I'm gonna need a bigger boat. All right. So yeah, that is the secret to me having all of these stories, and the secret to me being able to relate to everybody and being so relatable is because I put myself in lots of different situations just to see what would happen. Not necessarily smart, but it did reward me with experience. I've seen some of the most amazing things on the earth. I mean, just because I said yes. I got to go to Petra. I've been all over the world in the military and then took tours not of the people, the tourist places, but where the locals went. It's just amazing stuff, man. Montserrat, Spain. I mean, I've done a lot. Corey Kluber, 250, Cleveland. AKA Land of Cleves, which, as you guessed, is AL Central. All right. Tyler O'Neill. That's St. Louis. I believe that's the NL Central. Matt G. On the board. I need to get some more penny sleeves. You know, I thought I had a couple of packs, but DC is slacking on his mackin'. Give me a second to get some protectors for you guys. Alright, sorry about the pause. I also grabbed a water. All this talk about going downtown has made me thirsty for some water. The kind that comes in a can and is fizzy. No, seriously, it is water, guys. Mike Trout, never heard of him. Kobe Allard. Corbin Burns, fine as first. Giolito. There's Altuve out of 99. AL West. Fernando times 2. Another Altuve. Touki Toussaint. Oh, that is so fantastic. St. Louis. Matt. Nice Steve Carlton on card, man. Beauty. I love it. Oh, that's so nice, man. Congratulations. That is really cool. Dig that, homie. I love it. That is so great. So nice. Oh, I wish it was numbered for you. Honestly, it doesn't matter if it's numbered. That's still an awesome autograph right there. That's great. Signed it dead center of the card for you, too. Love it. Congrats, man. Congrats. Yeah, you can't go wrong with old school. Polar Pete. Chance Adams and Loreno. That's the AL East and the AL West. Danny Jansen and Urias. For box 3, final box of the break. Thank you guys for your patience and understanding. Starting Thursday, we'll be back to normal. Well, normal-ish. normal-ish, I'm still only gonna be getting new stuff 2 times a week, because Sean is not gonna be back yet. I'm going in phase 1. Sean's gonna go in phase 2. So he's still only gonna be re-upping my stash twice a week. It'll just be substantially more options than I've had. So there is still going to be some limitations. However, the personal breaks will be able to be done daily now, as I will be there every day. Eloy Jimenez. Astudio. He actually has a brother on the Mets, I believe. Kyle Tucker. Hey, how about a John Smoltz auto? Dig that. Well, hold on a minute there. I know, right? Let me see if they've put a rarity or a numbering on there. Finest originals. No way. This, I believe, is a buyback. Hold on, that can't be right. Ah, no, it's not. Thank goodness. So they have specific buybacks that are going to be finest originals. Wait, is it? All right, so here's what I'm going to show you. Finest originals are listed as a buyback product. And this says Finest Originals Auto. So that might explain why it is a redemption, because Finest Origins is different. And I see it nowhere else. Interesting. So we'll have to see. We will have to see how that goes. Whoever, well... I have to assume it's the Braves. I mean, that's going to have to be my guess. It's going to be most years played. So yeah, it's going to be the Braves because it's most years played. That's what I figured. So we'll have to see. The Braves are the Central, right? No. Where's ATL? East. NL East. So Wilfredo. Wilfredo, you gotta let us know, man. Wilfredo, we're gonna want to know what that is. So Wilfredo, let us know if that's a buyback, man. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Corbin Burns. DJ Stewart. Good old Cedric Mullins. Acuna. Kyle Tucker, 250. Houston. AL East, excuse me, AL West. Ozzy Albies. How about Franmil Reyes? That's going to be the NL West. Jordan. Here you go. Four-handed? Yikes. Another Rowdy Tellez back-to-back. Four-handed, that is a whole different level of math right there. You would have to redo your entire strategy if you're only dealing with three other hands. Another Pete for you. And there it is.